Welcome to Stuff and Whiskey. I'm Josh.
And I'm Erin.
And today we're back with another totally blind head-to-head where we react to the pours and the prices before we find out what we're sipping.
If it's an available whiskey, is it worth the money?
If it's hard to find, is it worth the hype and the hunt?
Stay tuned to find out. Welcome to the channel, bringing a real-world perspective to the real-world whiskey consumer.
In these head-to-head videos, we randomly select one of the matchups from our blind sample pool to taste totally blind so that you get our most honest, unbiased opinions possible. You'll see what we think about each of the pours separate and apart from any labels or hype. We'll tell you how we think they compare, and in the end, we'll give them what we call a real-world score, which is based on the price, the availability, whether we would buy it again or not, and of course on the blind tasting itself.
So if that sounds like something you're into, be sure to give this video a like, and if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos.
Absolutely. Hit the bell while you're down there so that you know when we're releasing videos and when we're doing our monthly live streams. After you hit the bell, go ahead and check out the video description for a link to our Patreon. Over there, that's our community element and the interactive element of the channel. So if you like blind tastings like this, then you can get plugged in on some virtual blind flight nights that we do with our patron community, all kinds of sample swaps and giveaways going down over there. We also do 2 additional videos every week, and that's our community element where you can get in on our Discord server.
There's also a link to our merch store down in the video description. You can if you want to wear Josh's shirt, just check it out at stuffandwhiskey.com.
All right, let's run our randomizer and see which pair we're tasting today.
3.
Oh, that's easy.
1, 2, 3.
Perfect. We'll get these poured and be back with our first impressions on both glasses. All right, let's get into glass 1 on the nose.
So to be honest, I'm not getting much from this other than like classic bourbon flavors on the nose.
Yeah, it definitely classic bourbon. There's a little bit of a combination of like dark fruit and barrel char that I get sometimes.
Sure.
And that's what I'm getting on the nose here. Let's get into the palate and see what we're working with.
I promise I'm okay. I don't know what happened.
I'm hitting the bars there.
It got on my shirt.
Oh, that's good.
It is good.
Okay,
It's all over my shirt now too.
it's fine. People are going to see that happen.
That's fine. I mean, we have to keep it real,
Yeah.
right?
I'm going to hit the bars. We're going
Okay.
to come back. They're going to see all that of us talking about what happened.
That's fine.
And I'll hit the bars again, and then we'll be back.
Okay. We'll be back.
And we'll be back, and we'll talk about it like nothing happened.
I like that. Okay, is it off of my face?
Yeah. you're
And
good.
what about my shirt? Can you see it?
Oh, you can see it, but it's fine. People are going to know you spilled it. It's all
Okay.
right. Did you get anything out of that first sip?
I did, but I would like another sip.
Most of it got on your shirt.
Okay, yeah.
To me, it got a little bit, like the darkness, the dark berryness came across, and the barrel char came across. It was quite good, but we were obviously dealing with a moment there. So you speak to sip 2 while I get into sip 2.
Whatever you said, I wasn't listening. It's good. It's dark. It's whiskey. It's bourbon. It's delicious.
Yeah.
I'm so distracted.
Yeah. I'm getting like a raisin, datey, dark fruit.
It's dark.
Flavor
Yeah, for sure.
with-
It's dark.
Yeah.
Kind of heavy, but not like
Yeah.
thick. Not like weighty, but like
Yeah.
heavy.
It's a
because
heavy
it's dark.
flavor profile.
Yeah.
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 It's like, it tastes like midnight.
Ooh. Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. 100%.
There you go. Let's get into glass 2.
So right off the bat, I feel like I might smell oak. Maybe?
Yeah. But there's something
Perhaps.
else there. Like,
There is, and I don't know what it is.
it's like a little bit of like a funkiness,
Kind of.
but not in a bad way.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what it is. And when we
It's brighter.
A-B compare, I'm going to have to smell these back to back
Yeah.
because, it's brighter for sure.
Yeah, coming right off the hills
Yeah.
of glass 1
Yeah.
that was like dark fruit barrel char. This is much more in a line of like kind of like a caramelly, but like a bright caramel almost.
Yeah.
It has a brightness to it, but a little bit of funk too. Let's get into the palate and see what we're working with.
You okay?
Wowzers. That one like came at me. It came at my esophagus. We're having all sorts of misfires and technical
We're going
malfunctions
off
here.
the rails today, you guys.
Did that not one come at
It did not
came
come
at me
at
like a
me.
spider monkey.
It did not come at me like a spider monkey, but I will say it's really heavy on the oak. Like it tastes like a popsicle stick dissolved in a popsicle stick.
Yeah, maybe sometimes this happens, but sometimes you just swallow wrong and it misfires. It's like a backfire.
Let's
it's like
try
a car
it.
backfire.
Let's get a second sip.
Yeah, let's go into a second
Okay.
sip.
Did that one hit you better this
There
time?
we go.
Okay.
There we go.
So for me, honestly, all I'm tasting is oak. And
Yeah.
it tastes like young oak. It tastes like a popsicle stick, not like a log cabin.
I'm not sure that's it either.
That's what I'm
There's
getting.
definitely some oak there, but there's like a caramel. There's like a little bit of there's caramel and oak, and there's something in between those two things that's like a little bit of funk. And I can't quite put my finger on what it is. We're going to need to spend some more time with both of these glasses. We're going to do that right now, and we'll be right back with our full thoughts on both pours after this. After spending some time with both of these pours, what do you think? Let's start with glass one.
So I'm not going to lie, I had a hard time with these.
This was tough.
Yeah. So glass one, thumbs up on nose, thumbs up on flavor, thumbs up on experience. I have no notes other than I liked it.
For me, glass one is like dark fruit and brown sugar. I gave it thumbs up on the nose, 2 thumbs up on the flavor,
Oh, wow.
thumbs up on experience.
Okay.
Had a nice medium, kind of a medium plus finish, like it drug out a little bit, and a decent mouthfeel for what it was.
Yeah.
Let's get into glass two. Where are you at?
Thumbs up on nose, thumbs up on flavor, thumbs up on experience.
For me, glass two was like caramel and molasses compared to the dark fruit and brown sugar glass one. Thumbs up on the nose, thumbs up on the flavor, thumbs up on the experience. Again, kind of that same medium-ish finish with a decent mouthfeel. Honestly, it really came down for me to preferring glass one on a slight preference of flavor profile, but they're very, very similar in overall experience.
I would be hard pressed to pick a favorite. I think they're both good. I did note that on the nose, glass two at one point had like a slight paint thinner nose, like smell to me.
I can get that. I'm kind of getting some nuttiness now, like a peanuttiness. And that peanuttiness, I think, can come across a little sharp.
If I had to pick, maybe glass one would be my favorite, but honestly, it's very close. So I'm not going on record as saying I have a fave.
Yeah, both pretty good in our book. Let's find out what we've been drinking. All right, so we're going to find out price first and then the product.
All right.
So glass one is number 13. What is the price? By the way, these to me, with the proof and the flavors and all that stuff, I don't think I would want to pay much more than about $70 for either one of these.
Wow, that seems really high.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of flavor there, and the proof isn't super high, but it's up there. It's not nothing.
I feel like it's decent. It's decent proof.
I'd be happy at 50, but 70, I'm not mad.
Okay.
Let's find out where we're at. Number 13.
Oh, 13?
Yeah.
$25.
Oh, I'm happy with that. That was actually my preferred glass. I'm very happy with that. Number 14.
$25.
Oh, heck yeah. Buy both of these. Whatever they are, just buy both of them. See which one you like more.
Well, we might not be able to buy one of them for very long.
Okay. So, reveal time. Number 13. It is
the Old Wild Turkey 101 paper label.
Dadgummit.
And
So
we both kind of preferred, though.
We did. So that means number 14 is the new Wild Turkey.
The new Wild Turkey with the new label, and they're both 101 proof.
So in previous single blinds, this is double blind. We don't know what's in either glass.
Correct.
But in previous single blinds where we have poured both of these into bottles, or we poured both bottles into glasses and mix them up, not knowing what they are, we've done it, 4 times now. We always prefer the old paper label Turkey Head Wild Turkey 101. When we've done it single blind, the difference in these two is like the nuttiness in the new version.
Which I guess I see as paint thinner.
Yeah. It's not there quite in the old version, not quite as prevalent, and the old version is a little bit more cinnamon forward, and I didn't pick that up in this. I got dark fruit and brown sugar, but I can see that brown sugar being wrapped up in a little bit of the cinnamon too. Yeah. So, look at that. Wild Turkey 101 delivering. We're a couple of turkey heads, but coming through and me being like, yeah, these would be like $50-$70. Like,
I know, I was shocked when you said that.
$25 bottles. So Wild Turkey for the win. It does not disappoint.
No.
So happy with both of these. We say we're a real world channel because things like price and availability matter to us, and whether we would buy something again or not matters to us. And that is exactly what our retail and consumer scores are all about. Retail being the price and availability, and consumer scores being whether or not we would buy it again. So where are you at? Let's start with the old Wild Turkey 101 on retail and consumer scores.
Well, the price is great, but the availability is not so great. So overall, it gets a just okay.
Yeah.
Because it's phasing out, so the availability is less and less, but the price, when you can find it, is great.
Honestly, I think that's fair. If you found it sitting in front of you, my pen is like dried up all of a sudden.
Do you want to use mine?
No, I got brand new ink in here.
Oh.
It just has to get flowing.
Oh.
So with that said, you're just okay on retail, but if you saw it in front of you for $25, would you buy it again or not?
Old Wild Turkey, if I saw it in front of me for $25, it's a heck to the yes, 2 thumbs up. I'm buying it again.
Yeah.
Or buying it at all, because you do the buying, so I'm buying. Yeah.
Honestly, I think I'm in the same place. Originally, I was a thumbs up on both, but I think because it's getting phased out at the time of this recording, it's a just okay on retail. Price is great, but the availability brings it down because it's discontinued. However, would I buy it again or not? Honestly, the discontinuation leads to a 2 thumbs up on the consumer score
If it
rating.
wasn't discontinued, it would get just a thumbs up.
Yeah.
I would buy it because the price is great.
Yeah.
But because it is discontinued, it kind of actually helps it. It's a 2 thumbs up.
Right. That's how we do around here. With that said, let's get into glass 2, the new Wild Turkey. Where are you at?
So price, great. Availability, good. So it gets a thumbs up.
Okay, and then if you run across a new Wild Turkey for $25, or out of this bottle, would you buy another one?
Yes, the answer is yes. Thumbs up.
Okay, so for me, it gets a thumbs up on the retail score. The price and availability are both great for the quality of product you're getting. It's hard to beat. And then would I buy it again or not? Thumbs up, absolutely. Even though I like it less than the old version, I'm not gonna not buy a new version.
Well, and that's the problem, because once the old version is gone, all you can buy is the new version.
I'm smelling it now, and it's just so much vanilla, and it's so good.
So it's like when the old version is gone, you won't have anything else to compare it to. So we're at either an advantage or a disadvantage. Take it for what you will. To have the old version and the new version.
All right, let's get into our real world scores.
We get our real world scores by adding up the thumbs you see on the screen.
There are 10 possible points available, but this ain't Jimmy or Eddie Russell's 10-point scoring system.
Nope, it's a bell curve system.
Most things fall in the middle, like that 4 to 6 point range. If you get a 4, that's a pretty good recommendation. It's not like a typical 10-point scale where the first 5 points really don't matter. 4 is pretty good. 5 is pretty much a solid quality pour across the board. If you can get like a 6 or above, you're getting into pretty exceptional territory. Let's get into 2 glasses. Where are you at on the old Wild Turkey?
So the old Wild Turkey for me gets a 5.5 out of 10. So solid, great value for the money. Slightly above average as far as that's concerned. I enjoyed it. The end.
Yeah. For me, it gets a 6.5. I've done the math about 4 times to make sure I did it correctly.
Yeah, that's
because
pretty
that
high.
Seems pretty high, but honestly,
you just really like
I do really like it, and some of that is getting influenced by the fact that it has been discontinued, and I'm a hard buy. I'm like a 2 thumbs up hard buy if I find it again. So it's a 6.5. It's really good.
Can I kind of segue here? I know this is not what we want to do normally, but we are normally against like fighting the FOMO.
Yeah.
But for us, we have found through multiple tastings that we like Wild Turkey 101. Yeah. Specifically the old Wild Turkey 101, because the new one, we've just recently tried it. So we will rank it higher because of that. And it's not necessarily FOMO per se, because not other people are saying, oh my gosh, you have to like it. It's because that's what we found that we like. Right.
I'm not leaving the house. Well, we've had drinks, so I'm not leaving the house right now anyways. But if we hadn't had drinks, I'm not leaving the house right now to drive all over town to hunt for the old Wild Turkey. Yeah. If I see one, I'll buy it. I'll probably buy 2 Probably not going to
the
buy
old
much
one?
more than that. Yeah. With that said, let's transition into the new Wild
Okay.
Turkey on real world scores. Where are you at?
So it gets a middle solid 5 out of 10.
Slightly down from the old.
Slightly down from the old,
Which tracks.
but also still good value for the price.
Yeah. To me, it's going to get a 5 out of 10 as well.
Oh.
We're simpatico, in
Yeah.
simpatico. We're
Simpatico.
yeah.
Simpatico.
With this glass. To me, the only reason that the old version ranked higher was because I like the flavor profile a little bit more.
Same.
And the fact that it's been discontinued pushes me into a 2 thumbs up on the consumer
Same.
rebuy metric. But truth be told, these aren't too far apart. It was pretty easy for me to pick the old Wild Turkey over the new one. But it's not like the new one just drops off a cliff in quality from the old one.
The new one's not garbage.
No,
It's
absolutely.
just
It's still really good.
different.
It's just different. Yeah. If you like Wild Turkey and you haven't bought the new product yet, definitely pick one up. For $25, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
If you've never had Wild Turkey and you happen to run across either one of these, I think they're both a buy. The price and the quality, like the quality is so high for the price.
Yeah.
It's just hard to beat.
Either one, the quality is very good for the price that you're paying.
Yeah.
If you've never, this is my opinion, I've not run this by you. If you've never had any Wild Turkey 101 and you run across both of them, don't try the old one. Get the new one because you don't want to know.
You don't want to know what you're missing.
What you're missing
Yeah.
because you won't be able to find the old one for very long.
Right. You don't know what you don't know.
Yes.
I actually agree with that.
Yeah.
I actually agree with that. But they're both good. They're both worth picking up. The only reason I would recommend not picking either one of these up is if you just absolutely know you don't like Wild Turkey. Like if
Yeah.
you've tried the old one and you know you don't like it, don't think you're going to get
Yeah.
the new bottling
It's close.
and expect it to be
It's very
different.
close, yeah.
So they're both really good. The value's really high. We're a couple of Wild Turkey heads,
We are.
so we are a little bit biased towards this flavor profile, even though we didn't know what we're drinking. So take that with a grain of salt.
That's it for today's episode, I guess. So, yeah, thanks for watching.
Be good to each other, and if you want to do some good, hit us up at the email address in the video description below at stuffandwhiskey@gmail.com. That's where you can get in touch and start a conversation with us regarding our charity live stream every October for mental health. We support To Right Love on Her Arms, and we do it through GoFundMe. Last year, with the help of the community and a rallying effort, we raised $15,000 when we were just an itty bitty channel.
Itty bitty.
And this year we're a little bit bigger than itty bitty, even though we're still fairly small.
We're just making
So
it bigger.
if you want to get involved, we could use bottle donations,
Mm-hmm.
people getting involved in that way. It helps drive the fundraiser effort and raise as much money as possible.
We'd love to raise probably double what we
Yeah.
did last year.
Last year we
maybe?
did 15. It would be awesome if we could do 30, and you can be a part of that by emailing us at stuffandwhiskey@gmail.com.
With that said, till next time.
Cheers.
Cheers. Does that help anything? Or does it just make you feel cool?
Well, if I'd have broke both those glasses at that moment, which I thought was about to happen,
Also, the face you made
then I
was
would not have felt cool at all.
the most unattractive face I've seen you make.
Checks out.
Your eyelashes are really long. Are you putting the serum on them?
No, that's just the way they are.
I've never thought that about your eyelashes before, though. And I've known them for 3 years.
Me neither.
No, longer than that. How long have we known each other? For a long time? 17? 5 years?
We've known each other since 2011.
No, but I haven't looked at your eyelashes since 2011. I've just known them
Rude.
since 2017. Glass 2 is like still lingering around, but I don't love it.
Yeah. Yeah, like
Like
it's like the guy that's like around and you kind of like wish he weren't, but he's very persistent.
I had a couple of those in my high school career.
Me too.
Okay, this is gonna be really uninformative, but I'm ready.
Waiting on a woman, am I right?
Oh, please. Oh my gosh. You can only say that because it's so not true.
I know.
That's the only way you're getting away with this. Because I know it's not even true because literally every time we have to leave the house, who am I waiting on? You.
It's Wild Turkey. Can't go wrong.
Well, now that you know what it is, you're biased.
Gobble till you wobble.
You can do a really good wobble.